It has been a hot minute since I've done a haul. I certainly have quite a large thrift haul today. Let's get started. A couple months ago, I took one of those color analysis quizzes. I always thought I was an autumn, which is like warm browns and beiges. I'm not an autumn. I'm actually a winter, which are cool tones and dark. Most of my closet is in that autumn palette. So when I've been thrifting, I've been trying to stay in the winter palette. Almost everything in this haul is in that sort of palette. The first item I have is this Express tank top. This just fits my body so well. It just hugs you so much. Whatever material this is, it's just like a hug. This is definitely in the winter palette as well. It's quite long, so I might crop it slightly, but I still want to keep it long. I've also realized over the last couple months that I don't like the way I look in crop tops. And guess what else is another thing a lot of my closet comprises of? I paired this with possibly my best find, Banana Republic blazer. I want to be a blazer girl. I think that blazers, especially worn casually, look so cool and just elevates any outfit. I do not work in an office, but if I did, or if I do in the future, I'm definitely gonna wear this. Otherwise, it will just be a fun layering piece for the fall. It has a little bit of padding in the shoulders, but not too much. It just gives it a little bit of structure, which I think looks good. I've tried to buy blazers before and they've either been way too tight or way too oversized, but I feel like this is just right in that sweet spot for me. One thing on my thrift wish list, which I've been trying and I can't find, are little black loafers. There are a couple of outfits that I made with these thrifted clothes where loafers were just the missing piece. Moving into this sort of preppy workwear style that I've been liking lately, I kinda need some loafers. There's such a fall thing too, you know? Moving on, I got this Tommy Hilfiger. Wow, we're coming out with strong with the brands today. Banana Republic, Tommy. I still have the tag on this one because I've yet to wear this one. $12.99. It is just this little cardigan. It is beige, so it's out of the winter palette, but I really like how this gives a preppy style. Like I said, that's been the style I've really been going for this fall. And I'm usually not a logo girl, but things like Ralph Lauren and Tommy Hilfiger, I like their logos. They're just kind of classic to me. So I really love this. I think in the try and clip, I paired it with a little skirt. Obviously, that's not day to day, but it does look cute. Next, I have this tank top. I'm including it in this fall haul because it's kind of a thick sweater material. The bottom has that sweater type hemline, so it does not feel like something you would wear in the summer. I really like this cut. It has sort of an interesting neckline, very conservative and classy. Just a classic little black tank top sweater. I've also been really getting into skirts lately. So I got this long black silky skirt. This is just such a versatile item to have, especially in the fall and winter, because you can wear leggings under it and be so comfortable and warm. I have a long velvet skirt that I thrifted a while ago and I like it, but it's harder to style. So I wanted to get something that was a little bit easier to kind of pair with whatever. And this sort of material definitely is. A nice basic to have. Next, I have these brown trousers. I kind of wish I worked in an office so that I could wear these types of things, but I don't. So maybe one day if I ever work in an office. These trousers just have such a classic look to them. I really like the speckled kind of, they almost look like wool, but they're not, detail on them. I thrifted these this past spring and I haven't gotten to wear them because they're just not something that you want to wear in the summer. But hopefully I will find some occasions to pull these out and just look kind of spiffy going downtown out to dinner like a real gentleman. I think that my style has evolved from Elizabeth to Mr. Darcy. I was skirts and dresses like Elizabeth. And now I'm just fully embracing Mr. Darcy. If you know, you know. And the only version that I will accept is the Keira Knightley one. That's a deal breaker for me. I have 2 colorful items next. The first is this big sweater that I thrifted in the men's section. I love this zipper style. I have a beige sweater that has this zipper at the top, and it's so functional. I've become pretty picky about my turtlenecks, and I just hate the feeling when you're just constricted. So these types of sweaters are key for me. I haven't washed it yet since getting it, and it smells like a boy. Like this is a boy, you know, or a man. Probably a boy wore this. So I need to put this in the wash. I got it for $8.99. Tag still on. This color red is in the winter color palette. I think red is probably my favorite color to wear. That will be great for the holidays as well. The second red item is this one. Really smells like boy. I don't know why I'm smelling it, but it does. I just noticed that when I tried them on in the store. But this is a Ralph Lauren just crew neck. Got it for $7.99, and it has the little Ralph Lauren logo on it. I don't know why I like those little logos so much, but I really like the Ralph Lauren one. Most of my crew necks are just blue or gray. So adding one that has a little bit of color to it, I think will be great for the wardrobe. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I also got this in the men's section. You can never sleep on the men's section. You can find some of the best quality things in the men's section as well. You'd be surprised at how well taken care of you can tell some of these clothes are in the men's section, especially the nice clothes, probably because they never wore them and then donated them. Big fan of red, big fan of the men's section. This is not a fun item to me, but it is a necessary item. That is a winter coat. My current winter coat I've had for years and years and years, and it is currently falling apart. So this was the year where I had to get a new winter coat. This is a J. Crew coat. Again, with the brands, I'm really loving those brands. But it is 80% down, and the remainder is waterfowl feather, which I think is a good thing. But I tried it in the store and I was immediately sweating, so it's super warm. Living in Michigan, you just need several different kinds of winter coats and a big long one that covers your butt. Football games, walking around town, you know, anything where you're not super active, it's nice to have something that kind of just, it's like a big blanket over you. I typically go for black winter coats. That's the same color I've bought every year, but I kind of like this navy. Will still go with everything in my wardrobe, but it's not just a black winter coat. And I think it looks good with the red too. Kind of the navy and red. A little nautical. This last item is insane. So I thrifted these, listen to that. This is ASMR now. These Wilson leather pants. Literally like leather, not pleather. They're Wilson leather pants. Tag still on because I have not found a occasion to wear these. $12.99. These are just thick, real leather pants, baby. When I found these in the store, I was like, I can't not get them for 13 bucks. Wilson leather pants. I mean, listen to that. They're just amazing. These pants are not gonna be pants that I'm going to wear to family dinner. I'm not gonna wear these, you know, Sunday church. These are going to be going out pants. If I'm going to a country concert, these will be the pants I wear. These really feel like an art piece to me. They feel so cool. I wish that you could feel these right now. This is probably the coolest single item in my wardrobe now. But that's all I have. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next week.